that again in my life. My goodness. Morning, everyone. Good morning indeed. I'm going to be joining you. You're going to be joining me, and I'll be joining you for the next hour. Well, for the next 2 hours actually here on Highlight Crafts Live Shopping. I've got half-price downloads to be able to take you through now for the next hour up until 11 o'clock. Where then I'm going to be going through the studio for an hour of Makeover Monday. The Makeover Monday, doing things a little bit differently this Monday. We've just got some great deals for you. We've got great deals on metallic paints. They're going to be coming up for you at a discounted price plus an additional 10% off, which, I mean, is a little bit crazy, to be honest. So we've got bundles going ahead for that one. You can shop ahead for it as well. But this hour is going to be all about the downloads. Now, you can see on this counter that I've got out in front of me here, I've got rice paper and SVG downloads. So there's something for everyone on here. We do also have all the printables. I'm going to be demonstrating on the computer for you as well. So whichever download that you like the look of in Minecraft Studio, let me know and I can demo those on the PC. These are massive, some of these downloads. They're literally huge. Some of them have magazines in them. So what we've done is we've printed out what you would see on the website when you find and search for this download. So you can see which one I'm talking about. And then I've also got them on my computer. So as we go through them, I'll share with you all of the codes and the prices so you can get them in your basket and then you can see me working with them on the PC. How does that sound? That sound good? Great, okay. I acted as if you kind of said yes there. Kind of just put that word in your mouth, didn't I? Good morning to you, Jane, Pat, Phil, Davina, Rebecca, Chris, Becca T. Becca T? Becca T, Becky. It's because I read Becky Finity, so I said Beckety. Don't ask me why. Good morning to you though, Becky. Mrs. H, we've got Jackie, Tricia, Rachel, Carol and Doreen. Good morning to all of you. Let me know, what did you do this weekend? What did you get up to? Did you have fun? Did you join us on Saturday for the shows? If you didn't, did you watch it back? And what did you do yesterday? I always like to ask, there's at least, I'm going to say, three main questions. What are you having for your lunch, what are you having for your tea, and what did you do at the weekend? That's just what I like to ask people every day. Monday morning, what did you do at the weekend? What did you do at the weekend? Slept. So yesterday, I did about a million things. It was my one day off and I needed to cram in as many things as I could. So first job was get my tyre changed, super exciting. Got that done. And then I chiselled out all my old door frames and fitted all new fittings into them, cut the hedge, I did all sorts. Honestly, I tried to cram as much in as I could right up until I went to bed. So let me know what you got up to this weekend. I'd love to hear from you. Did you meet up with family? Ooh, let's have a look. Oh, Phil says, pleased to see Minecraft Studio was taken on. Absolutely. Pauline says, upcycled my garden table with rice paper cadence stenciling. Pauline, I'll be checking all the social pages today. Definitely can't wait to see that one. I hope you've uploaded it. I'll definitely have a look at that. But thank you everyone for joining me. I'm going to get into it though because this is a half-price download show. The way that this works is that if you see a download or any item that you like on our counter today and on our shows, all you need to do is type the shop code comments into that comment section of the live stream video. So we're streaming live on Facebook and Instagram. Those are our two social media platforms that you can shop on. So in the comment section underneath here, just type in the codes that I share with you. So for example, shop ensemble, if you type that into the comments, automatically it'll pop it into your basket. Then what happens is, automatically you will receive a direct message in your inbox, okay, whether that's Instagram or Facebook. In that direct message, there will be a link. And then as soon as the show comes to an end, just head on straight over to that message, click on the link that we have sent you, and then your basket will be on the website because it redirects you straight to the Highlight Crafts website. Now, when you do get to the website, make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account before you check out. Now, the reason you want to do that is that when you log into your account, even though these are half price, you're still going to get your Highlight Crafts Club discount on top of that. Okay, so they're going to come down even further. So the prices you see today isn't actually what you're paying, it's less, which is brilliant. Also, as well, if you're ordering any physical items, when it comes to over £35, you do get that free postage, which is amazing. And you're going to build up points no matter how much you spend. So you're going to get points along the way. Now, with that being said, we are also streaming live on the website, so make sure to join us there too. You can shop ahead, get stuff in your basket, have fun, and that's how you can shop with us. We're also streaming live on YouTube as well, so if you ever want to fancy us watching on YouTube, maybe you can put us on your TV as well as your phone, your tablet, wherever you fancy watching. Okay. Oh, Becky says, I spent the weekend unboxing deliveries and discovering what I brought, and yesterday I had several fights with my laptop, trying to get all my downloads on it, bless you. Yeah, it can be a little bit of an overwhelming experience, especially when you've got quite a few to go. But talking of downloads, let's start off the show with our very first few. Okay, so This is our shop ensemble download, okay? This is £15. So remember, all of these are half price for you today. So this one here should be, sorry, is this £15 or £10? Oh, that's 50 pounds. Sorry. No, it's you're all right. You're fine. I just thought, oh, I need to double check myself there. So this is shop ensemble for you, £15. Should be £29.99. So you've got a half price deal on this. Now, ensemble is an absolute collective. It's a mixture of textures, ephemera, background, script. You've got detailed imagery, card shapes, the lot on here. It is massive. Okay. I'm going to go into this one first though for you when we do go over to demo, and you're going to have a look at this. But you know that all you need to do is type shop ensemble into the comments, ENSEMBLE, and add that to your basket, and that is just £15. Saving 15 quid there, you got a great saving. Something else I'm really excited about is that on this show, we also have the rice paper downloads. We've got quite a few of them, and half price. So, if you want to go for this huge selection of beautiful rice papers, look at all of those. All of those gorgeous, you've got almost Willie Morris style designs in there. You guessed it, half price, okay? This one here is Shop Serenade. You've got A4 JPEGs of your rice papers, so you can still take them into Minecraft Studio and change the colours. I'll show you how to do that later on. Sunflowers, you've got daisies, peonies, all of those in there. £5.50, okay? You're saving £5.49, again, half price, okay? £5.50 to get all of those downloads there as a rice paper. I mean, that is incredible value for money. This is the show to get them, and they're not going to stay at this price. It's for the show. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah, 18 rice paper designs in there for you to play with. I'll go to the PC in a few moments' time though and share those with you, but that one is one you do not want to miss out on. For this show, that's a crazy price. To get 18 downloadable rice papers for £5.50? Are you kidding? Wow. Okay, so we also have your Floral Abundance rice papers as well. I love this one because they're really bright. They pack a punch of colour. They're great for summer designs. These are going to be on your fabrics, on your tablewares, all of that sort of stuff. This is Shop Abundance. Again, £5.50 for this one. That's an amazing download. Again, same level and amount of content, all different designs though for you. We introduced these not all that long ago. And the fact that they've already come down half price is ridiculous, okay? So there you've just seen Shop Abundance, £5.50. We then have for you your exquisite elements from Minecraft Studio, okay? Now this one here is Shop, let's have a look for you. This is Shop Exquisite. The In the Studio Minecraft Studio collection, it is £6.50. That is a crazy price that you've got on here, okay? And that is for your artwork, so all of your Minecraft Studio elements. Now, if you were looking at this and you wanted to go for the SVG of it, we also have that for you as well. Shop Elements is going to get you your SVG version of all of this. So every single element, all of the hollyhocks, all of the flowers, the hummingbirds, everything, as the SVG cuttables, it's Shop Elements, it's 15 quid. Again, half price, that should be £29.99. You have got an amazing amount of savings on here. For every single download you put in your basket, they are 50% off. Okay, 50% off all downloads on this show. So it is Shop Elements for the SVG of all of your exquisite elements from In the Studio, or it's Shop Exquisite for all of the artwork. £6.50 though, I mean, my goodness, that's crazy. Right, we do also have another one down here. I'm going to go through these quite quickly because then we can see them at the computer and then come back for a recap so everyone gets the opportunity to have a look. We have got Everything Ephemera. Now this download, it's like your scrapbooking station. It's like that where you can build up loads of different designs, tons of artwork in here. The florals are absolutely gorgeous. But Ephemera, it's all the snippets. It's all the additional items, the bits and bobs that make up a scene to make a full page together. And it's £10. You're saving £9.99 here. It should be about 20 quid. Shop Ephemera for this one. You have got tons. You've got 191 files in here. You've got loads of different, I mean, honestly, I'm going to take you through it. You'll be able to see how you can make wreaths with this, add them to your photographs, build up some beautiful imagery, but £10 everybody. Whilst the half price, now is your chance, okay? because next time we do something like this, it won't be these ones on the half price, it'll be something else. Right, I'm gonna have a look. Got some comments coming through. Oh, Phil Watson says, it was Minecraft Studio that first got me into crafting, and time and patience practice can get you some spectacular results. It really can. Sometimes just sitting there, enjoying the process, soaking it all up is the best thing to do. Trisha also says, question David, good morning Trisha. Please could you let me know when using Aquastone, what's the best tool to adhere to something, brush or foam? Trisha, that's a great point. I'm going to say with Aquastone, a very soft brush, okay? The softer the brush, the better. That gives you a nice smooth result. You can use sponge for it. You can stipple it on, but it will give you texture. But if you want it like a really flat, glossy enamel, use a very soft brush and nice generous coating. Okay, hope that's all right for you. If you're doing it on a vertical surface, make sure to put a thin coat so it doesn't drip. And then you can do a second coat afterwards. Right, okay, so shop shape for you, everybody here. This here is your tattered lace card shapes, okay? Now this is going to give you volume 1s, 2, 3 and 4. The price on this is ridiculous. All of these elements on here for you, making all of these different cards, it is massive. These are SVGs, okay? It's shop shape, it's $49.99 and you're saving $49.97. Again, it's half price. This is ridiculous. You're saving as much as you're spending on this one, which is just crazy. Packed full of loads of different elements. You've got lace panels on here. Different elements to build up different design cards, whether it's easels, envelopes, stepper cards, all that sort of stuff. And you can see here how you've got cards that play on words. There is tons to be explored. Now this is, of course, your special cards. This is, you know, the ones that are for the special occasions, the ones that you're going to absolutely, thoroughly embellish with everything detailed and decadent. And that is from Tattered Lace, and that's an SVG download. It is massive, okay? Shop shape, £49.99 for that one. Half price, I know. If you've just tuned in and you've just joined us, we have got a half price download show where every single download on this hour is at 50% off. Okay, I'm now going to take you to the 2 Red Robins cushion covers, okay? This is the download. Now, this has a bit of Christmas in here, spring, summer. These cushion covers, they don't just have to be cushion covers, they can be card fronts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 16 for £7.50. £7.50 for this one. This here for you is shop cover. All of that for you today. It should be £14.99, but you've got all of those in there for £7.50. Shop cover for those, and they feature different collections from 2 Red Robins as well, and they're pre-built scenes, but you can add your own elements to it. So maybe you're going to use the scene here with Douglas inside here, but you're going to add your own ephemera, add your own frames to it around the edges using your other downloads that you've also got 50% off. Right, okay. Here's where we get really into rice paper. We have got for you volumes 1 to 3 individually on the show, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. In each one of these, I think you've got 50 designs. So you've got the potential here to get 150 rice papers on today's show. 150 full. These were originally USBs. Now, when these first launched, they'll have been around about $29.99 or $34.99 for this as a USB. I'm going to say conservatively, it could have been more. For each one, today they're £7.50 as a download for you because we've got that half price. That means today you could go for 150 designs for just over £20. For £22.50, you could be going for 150 rice papers. That's crazy, okay? Now, I'm going to take you through all the different ones. In fact, I'm going to start with volume 3, because that's the one I've got here at the top. So shop 3 is going to get you all of your steampunk style. All of the ones with the texture in the background, with all of the cogs, the workings in the backgrounds, with the texture, the brickwork, with some florals built into it as well. Really clever design. That is volume 3 for £7.50. I know. Shop 3 to get that one. 50 designs on here. Going to take you through them all now. Don't worry, you'll see them on the computer. We'll go through them together. And you ask me which ones you want to see more of. If I've gone too fast on another one, I will go back to it. We've got an hour together to be able to spend time going through all these downloads. Shop 2, that is your next set of 50. And these are your ravishing rice papers. The florals on here are unbelievable. The script, the texture that's all been built into these papers is astounding. Now, shop 2 for £7.50 is going to take you through this next set of rice papers, and 50 in total. £7.50 for 50 designs. I'm going to do that thing that Amanda does all the time, Amber. Please, May, what is £7.50 divided by 50? I wonder what that could be. £7.5 divided by 50. It's not going to be much, is it? 15. Thank you, Amber. 15 pence a rice paper design. 15 pence. But it's going to be even less than that, isn't it? Because when you go to checkout and you log into your Highlight Crafts account, it's going to come down even further in price. So actually, they're going to be about 13 pence each. That's correct. 13 pence. My goodness. I remember when the sweetie shop round the corner of me, the little pig face sweet thingies that you used to get, they were like 5, 10p. They're 50p now.
Everybody used to go to the sweet shop after school.
Yeah.
They used to be like 5p and they used to fill a bag up and stuff.
We did that. There was a corner shop that was around where we used to live, like a newsagent's, and it'd be after school. A queue of kids going around was massive, and it was all 1p sweets. Like for the first couple of shelves, you'd fill a sweet bag, but then you'd get to it and you'd get the sweets, and then the guy at the till, he'd empty out and count them all back in one by one to check them. And I was like, oh, oh, oh. I was like, do you not trust me on the 1p? I was like, fine. So, where we also have shop 1. This is volume 1 of the rice paper downloads. £7.50 again here for another 50 designs. As we said, less than 15 pence each. That's crazy. £7.50. Now, Ravishing Rice Papers, these 3 volumes are one of the busiest parts of the show. This is where you want to be shopping, okay? 150 designs all together there of rice paper. That's going to take you through forever, for years to come. Whether it's going to be backgrounds, rice papers, whether it's going to be backing papers for card inserts, they're all in there for you, and they're all £7.50 each because they are all half price. Right, I'm going to go through some more of these downloads here, and then we're going to go and have a look on the computer, because we do also have all the printables for you to print them on afterwards as well. I know, right? Thought of everything for this show. Not me, everyone else. So, what we've got for you is Shop Bundle. Now, this here is your magazine bundle, okay? You got 5 issues inside this one. 5 magazines for £12.50. Shop Bundle's going to get you ones in here with the wonderful, cute characters of all of your, for your nursery books, that sort of thing. You've got Christmas inside here as well. All of this artwork is going to come to you as the magazines from Minecraft Studio. This is an incredible deal. £12.50, you're saving £12.50. That's already at a great price before the half price discount. This is the show to get them in your basket, okay? 5 issues of Minecraft Studio magazines for £12.50. We also have for you today the Opulent Orchids download, okay? This here is an exquisite download from Minecraft Studio. I'm going to take you through this one on the computer as well. You do get, of course, all of those beautiful images, scene building elements, and you get them as stamps. This is Shop Orchid. It is £5 and you're saving £4.99, okay? Saving £4.99 on that one. Crazy deal. All of the prices today are incredibly low for all of these downloads, okay? So I would definitely be stocking up, get them checked out, and there's no postage. It's going to be with you today. That's what we love about our downloads, is that it literally is with you like that. You can craft with yours at the same time as me. By the time I go over to my computer, you could check out and have yours on your actual PC, craft at the same time, and then if there's something you're stuck with, ask me and I'll show you it during the show. We now have for you here as well your very vintage, okay? This is amazing. Now, we do have it as the SVG for you too. This is going to take you through all of the imagery that we did have as dies, and you're going to get the reflections for the dies. But look at this. Wow. All of that texture, all of those stamps, and then you've got here, the anemone. You've got them on all the different colours. You've got inside here as well the hellebore. And you've got that wonderful budding design of the daffodil opening up. You can see it there on the scene. Now, all of those are going to come to you today for that one. It is Shop Vintage. It's £4.50 for that collection, okay, that download. If you want all of that though as SVG files, if you want to go for the very vintage but you want it up for your scan and cut, okay, so you can print all the reflections that come in the download and cut them with the files, that's just £6.50. Both of those are half price, okay? Basically ridiculous deals for you today. Amber, is there anything else you'd like me to have a look at before we go to the computer? Yeah, go to the computer and have a play, shall we? Shall we have a little look? So everybody, I'm going to have a look at some comments as well, see what we've got coming through. I always love it when you all join us in the morning. Let's have a look. Phil Watson says, how long has Highlight Crafts TV been online for? I found it yesterday. Oh, wow, Phil. Well, we started Highlight Crafts live shopping, I'm going to say probably around about, could it be October time last year, or maybe even September to October? Well, basically, Phil, the way that it started, and we think that's probably roughly when it was, is that we did probably around about 2 shows a week, and then we went to about 4, and then we went to 7 a day. So it all of a sudden grew really quickly. So basically, Phil, if you don't know, and for anyone else that doesn't know as well, this is how it works. So basically, from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. Monday to Friday, we stream live on Highlight Crafts on Facebook, on Instagram, on the YouTube, and the Highlight Crafts website. Also of an evening, Monday and Tuesday, we are live 6 p.m. while 7 p.m. So we've got an evening show. On the Wednesday and Thursday, we're live 6 p.m. while 7 p.m. and then 7 p.m. while 8 p.m. on our live shopping website. Also streaming on the Highlight Crafts pages as well. And then on a Friday, we are 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. Now, of course, as well, on a Saturday, we are now streaming live from 8 a.m. till 1 p.m. All right, so we're on a fair amount of time, which means that if you work in the day, you can catch us in the evening. If you work in the evening, you can catch us in the day. Also, a lot of our shows are repeated. And if a show has been to air as well, you'll actually be able to scroll through the Facebook pages and see the previous live. So, for example, maybe on Wednesday last week, there was a painting show. You could scroll through, go back and watch the live, which is amazing. Also, the way our shows work is that you can comment throughout the entire thing. We get the comments coming through straight away. You place your orders during the show and you can place your orders after the show. It's entirely up to you whichever way you want to make it work, but it works for everybody. It's great. For those of you who don't do social media, you can join us on the website and you can take us with you. It's brilliant. And we can do lots of great prices here on our shows, Phil. So thank you for joining us. I hope you stay with us. Let's have a little look, see what else we've got coming through in here. I'm going to have a little bit of a scroll. Let's have a look. Oh, Tricia said she had a very similar weekend to Becky in terms of, you know, sorting out downloads on computers. Let's see whatever else we've got. Mrs. H says, I can't remember which rice paper downloads I have. Oh, if you do go to your account, you should be able to... Oh, yeah, Maureen's got back to you on that one. If you do go to your account and go to the website on your downloads, you'll find them, okay, with what you've already got downloaded in there so you don't duplicate. I did meet a lovely woman at the NEC, and she came up to me. She made a full spreadsheet of every single download and product she'd ever purchased from Highlight Crafts, and basically it meant that she didn't need to duplicate, but in some cases, if she wanted to, she could. So should we have a look then? I'm going to start off with, where would you like to start, Amber? What's... No. So Exquisite Elements, great place to start actually, considering I was there already. There we go, look at that, it's like I read your mind. Okay, so Exquisite Elements we're going to have a look at for you. The details for this one you'll find on your screen. You can get it in the SVG, or you can also get it as well in the artwork. Whichever one works for you, you go for it, okay? But they're at great prices today. So I'm going to start with the Minecraft Studio one. And inside here, you've got your papers, reflections, textures, scenes, and scene building. So in your scenes, you've got pre-built scenes already ready to go. Oh, let's let Minecraft Studio catch up with me there a second. It's Monday morning, you see, and it's everything's, my iPad's frozen, my computer's froze. There we go, we're back. It's all going on today. Right, so within here, look at all of these scenes that you've got. Okay, this is going to come to you with all of those elements in here. Sorry, bear with me, everybody. I don't know what's happened, but it's crashed on my iPad, but we're going to come back to it. Bear with me. What? Do you know technology sometimes? Isn't it just perfect? You rely on it. Do you know what? We rely on it so much, don't we, these days? You don't realise how much we do rely... Okay, I don't know what I've done. It's just not coming on. But in here, Amber's just fixed it. She waved a magic wand. So in here again, scenes, taking you through all of these different scenes. You've got watercolor scenes, and this allows you to build all of your elements into it. Okay, so you're going to get all of these on here, and then from your exquisite elements, you're also going to get your stamps. So all of the elements in here come to you as a stamp form as well. Really busy for this download though, by the way. And then from your stamps, after here, we then also have overlay patterns. Now, overlay patterns, they're a translucent, or should I say transparent background, but they allow you to take the image in. Now, you can still crop them down, using in loads of different ways, but it means that you can bring it in, and it's completely transparent on the surface. Okay, so I'm just going to select everything and take that off my map. Oh, that doesn't want to disappear for us, does it? There we go. Then from Exquisite Elements, we also have your papers. So pre-built papers. Look at these designs. Aren't they just absolutely gorgeous? They're so pretty. So you've got these here as well. Remember, this is Shop Exquisite. It's £6.50, which is crazy considering you're getting all of these. Look at that. I mean, this design. That through a... Okay. Get that on a canvas, crackle glaze over the top, rub some wax into it. It looks like an antique painting. But you've got all different styles inside here, and I love this sort of watercolour look and feel. I really love that. And then we've got all of this in here. So something that you could be doing with this collection, let's just have a quick look at what else we do get inside here, because you do as well have your scene building, which is all of your individual bits of ephemera, all of your elements, all of your scene building bits and bobs. And you've got this, the window. So let's select to use that window. Remember, this is £6.50. You're getting all of that. We're going to go into this one. I'm going to get the hummingbird, okay, and I'm just going to scale him down a little bit. Pop him just up here, and then pop him to the back. So he's actually through the window, okay. So he's fluttering through the window at the back here. It's going to change the angle slightly, and also to the back. This one here too. Send to the back. Now you could add a scene going on behind here as well, but I'm not going to want something that's going to take over too much. So maybe something just with a little bit of print would work really well for this. So you can see if I send this here to the back, let's just make sure we get it nice and straight, 270 degrees. It'd look quite nice there, wouldn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop down all of these sections, just like that. And then I'm left with that arch at the top. So for the archway at the top, I'm going to use my scissors. And I'm literally going to just cut around. And then go on the outer edge like this. And select to keep the outer. That now means that, yes, I have got a rough sort of edge to the top, but it's completely covered by the frame of the window. So we'll bring this back in. And I do think that window is a little bit light. I like it a bit darker. There we go. And that brings out a lot more of the colour. Also now I feel like the birds need to be brighter because they're outside. So let's take the brightness up of those just a little bit. There we go. And bring that window back in. Now look how stunning that scene is there. I'm going to highlight over everything though and group it together. So now this window is all one file. You can see on the layers there, it only sees it as one. If I ungroup it, it's all individual elements. Then what I'm going to do is go back into our scene building, and we've got tons of flowers. Now look at these. I believe these are hollyhocks. I think they're hollyhocks, either that or gladioli, but I'm sure it's hollyhocks. And I actually, if anyone knows, I have grown some hollyhocks from seed for the very first time this year, okay, in my garden, and I'm really confused because they don't look right. They just look a bit small. I'm a bit confused how they grow. I think they're perennials, but if anyone's got any experience, please do let me know if I've done something wrong. So what I'm going to do is grab these, and then I'm going to grab the extended ones with additional height because they're so tall, they frame the back. There we are. Just want to make sure any comments coming through that I'm not ignoring anyone. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, yes. So Mrs. H says, what's the code for the Rise papers, please? I have 1 and 3. Just need number 2, thank you. Oh, Mrs. H. Okay, so if you want the volume number 2 of your Ravishing Rise papers, the code that you need to type in is quite simply shop2, and it's £7.50, and you'll get the entire download. I'll show you those as well in a few moments on the PC, so you know exactly what you're getting, and they're only £7.50. So I hope that answers that for you as well. Good morning, Amanda Connolly as well. Lovely to have you, and Angela as well. Let's have a little look. Let's see. Ooh, Ooh, there's lots of deep conversations going on today. Oh, good morning, Soph, as well. I hope you're well. It's lovely to have your company. I do enjoy the mornings. I think they're ever so lovely. I wonder what everyone's always getting up to, though. Is it the moment where you may be getting ready for work, planning your day, and also maybe having your breakfast? If you fancy making us in the studio all very, very hungry, you know what to do. Tell us what you're having for your breakfast. So, I've got all of these elements here, and I'm also quite liking the height that's being created with Exquisite Elements, you know, with those hollyhocks here. So what I'm going to do is actually add in another one, but I'm going to change the angle. So I'm going to flip it to rotate it, and then I'm going to send this one here to the back. Look at that now. Okay, so it's framing around here. Now I sent it to the back, so it's behind the frame, so it doesn't look quite right. So let's bring it to the front, and instead we're going to crop off just these little bits there, just around the stem, like that.
It's the word to, not number two.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Amber's just clarified for us. It is the word two, not the letter two, the number two. Okay. So TWO for that one. Sometimes, in most cases, if not all of the shop codes will be letters rather than a. Is it numerical? I don't know. Everyone else in the studio just shrugged their shoulders, so ignore me. So what we're going to do is I'm going to add some more. I mean, look at these. Aren't they beautiful? They're just sort of like flop, like they're so flamboyant, some of these florals. Now what I want to do is just actually go around the bottom of here. There is the little balcony, but I took the balcony away because I wanted it to look like you were looking out of the window. But what we could do is frame the bottom of it by, let's have a look, we could use this sort of shadowed area and bring in a basic shape. So if we use our punch, what we could do, find an oval, and I'm going to rotate it to the side, okay. There we go. And then I'm just going to scale it down, stretch it across, and use that colour. Take advantage of just that little snippet, and I've got it there, look. And then we can enlarge that, and it'll just form a base for us at the bottom. And use that circular function just to fade it in a little bit, make it a little bit wider. There we go. So we've now got a base to the image, but I'm going to just make it ever so slightly paler, so it's not super bright. And then we just want to finish it off by dressing around here with some more little florals, but only little ones. So I'm going to grab, let's see what we've got. Oh, that's a lovely image. Look at that rose. That is nice. I'm going to grab some of these little tiny ones and just pop them around here. And this is just going to soften the bottom of the image, okay? And then I'm going to add these ones. That's a lily of the valley. Put that one down here. And then I'll duplicate it and paste. And flip it so it's actually different. There we go. Got those ones like that. And then just to finish it, oh, look at this little birdie. I'm going to put a little birdie on the window frame. Like that. There we go. How wonderful is this image? It's come together really, really quickly for us. And then what I'm going to do is, with that foliage, is crop this image right down. So I've just got the leaves like that. And then I'm going to flip that horizontally, just scale it down, and I'll sit it just here at the front. And that kind of just creates a little bit of a skirt for all of the loose ends that we had at the bottom of all those stems. So it didn't make it look unnatural, should I say. And then we'll angle that around. So it's kind of created a wonderful frame. Now that there could be a card front. Look how beautiful that is. All come together so quickly and easily. Again, remember, as soon as you've made your scene, you can go straight into the rainbow function and make it any colour you want. But that there was featuring your Exquisite Elements. Shall we have a quick look at those rice papers? Because those rice papers are crazy busy. The £7.50, I'm just going to quickly recap for you that on the show we have got all 3 volumes of your rice paper downloads. In fact, not just those, we do actually have the Floral Serenade and the Abundance. We've got we've got for you volumes 1 to 3. I don't know what an abundance is. I don't know what an abundance is. Florals volumes 1 to 3. Here we've got volume 1, which is shop 1, £7.50. That was the first one that we bought for you from the archive. Volume number 2, £7.50 again, shop 2 for that one. And then volume 3 we've got here for you as well, shop 3, £7.50. Crazy deals on those. If you do want to go though for some additional rice papers, separate designs with different concepts, we've also got those on the show for you. If you want to go for floral, honestly, I think do you know that thing that singers do when they do the hoo hoo before they sing? I need to do that. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so Shop Abundance, £5.50 is going to get you your floral abundance. Okay, there is tons inside here. I'm going to show you them on the computer. You can then make your choice. We then have for you the Shop Serenade, which is your floral serenade collection, £5.50. You do have a saving of £5.49. So again, remember that all of these prices are going to come down even further at checkout for you when you have logged into your Highlight Crafts account, which again, if you don't have an account, it's free to make one. Super quick and easy to set up. You only have a few details. Put your birthday in if you want to. I believe you get a present on your birthday. And basically that's it. Every time you log in and check out, you're going to get discounts, free postage over £35, and you're going to get those points, which I imagine a lot of you are going to be using your points today for these downloads, because they do add up. They really, really do. Amber, is there anything else you'd just like me to touch base on just before I go back to the computer at all?
No, we'll look at the volume 2 first.
Yes, let's do it. Okay, great shout. We're going to have a look at volume 2 first, okay, of those rice papers. Really popular for that one. This project, I'm actually going to keep it on standby because we could add it to one of the rice papers that we're going to have a look at next, which would be exciting, wouldn't it? So I'm going to go straight into the files, and let's have a little look. I'm going to... Sorry?
Mine does that sometimes.
Yeah, I do.
The word.
Yeah, it makes my words up at the moment. So, what I'm going to find for you is... Where is volume 2? I've got volume 1 and 3.
Let's look at volume 3.
Okay.
That's the most popular one.
We're going to have a look at volume 3 because for some reason it's not loaded on there. That's strange. Okay, so we're going to have a look at volume 3, okay? But I believe that I've got... Let me quickly show you one here, actually, on this printout, because I've got volume 2 here printed, so you can see the papers. If you want to have a look at this, here are the indexes. So, taking you right from the beginning, you've got your blues with your butterflies, your roses, your overlays, your hydrangeas. You've got clock faces with text and script. But look at all of these. They are beautiful. Mel used some of these as well to decorate her MDF. We had new MDF on Saturday. I'm not sure if it sold out. Towards the end of the show, though, it almost went limited. But look at this. You've got those. Then you've got all of these as well. The frame with the butterfly wrapped around with all of those flowers just looks amazing. And these for you don't have to be rice papers. If you're looking at this thinking, rice paper isn't what I like to craft with, but I love the designs, you can have it on your favourite cardstocks. Have it on your favourite substrates that you like to craft with, and then you make it your own. But they're just spectacular. This is probably one of the most beautiful ones we've ever done. It's packed full of florals. There's, the Parisian style in there as well. Looks just incredible. That there for you. You're getting 50 papers, 50 designs in total on there, and the half price. Half price downloads, everybody. Don't miss out. That is Shop 2. It's £7.50. But volumes 1 and 3, I can show you on the computer. So let's have a look. Volume 3, which is Shop 3 at £7.50, is your one with all of your steampunk elements. Okay. So I'm just going to show you a few of the papers. Now look at these designs. Look at that. How cool is this? So you've got time travel on here. You've got the hot air balloon as well. And then we go on to some really fancy looking papers. Look at that texture. Now, I know we say this quite a lot, but how much would you pay individually for a printed rice paper? You can pay £3.99 for a printed sheet of rice paper. These designs are working out at less than 15 pence each. 15 pence each, okay? And you get to print them on whatever you want. But look at those. Look at the blueprints that you've got in there with that wonderful steampunk wing as well. Isn't it amazing? So many different concepts. Now, when you drag on an image like this, you can still tailor it to what you want it to be. Of course, you can change the colours whichever way you want to. And of course, if you change these and you sometimes think it looks too electrifying, just take the saturation down a little bit and it'll just ever so slightly take the tint off. In here, more to go through. Look at the train there, flying through with the lanterns. It looks unreal. Look at that clock with all of those little cogs and additional clocks around it. going to take you through a few more designs on this one, because once you start crafting with this, it's just unbelievable. I mean, when we first launched this, it was so busy. Steampunk we don't do a great deal of, but when we do it, it just goes crazy busy every single time. And this is £7.50, everyone, for all of these papers. If you want to explore a bit of creativity with Minecraft Studio, this is where it needs to be at, because honestly, once you start crafting with this, breaking them down into different layers, it's just never ending. It really, really is. Look at that paper there. It's kind of like a message from a newspaper, and then inside it, you've got this scene being created. So that there for you is your volume 3. I'm going to show you volume 1 as well, because we do have volume 1 here for you today. Now, I deleted off my project, didn't I? Let's have a look, see if I've got it. There it is. It's there. Don't want to delete that off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete all of these rice papers. That way that'll be better for us, because we can keep it. So I'm going to have a look at volume 1. Again, this is shop 1, £7.50. Look at these papers. They are amazing. Look at that window that you've got there. Now, if you want to bring in your own designs, this could then sit on the front of there. I'm just going to enlarge it. There you go. And now that will fit onto here as well. What you could do is make the background a little bit fainter, and then add a drop shadow around here, and everything just stands out a little bit. But look how you've just created a completely new design, so quick and easy. And then through volume 1, it takes you through real shabby chic design inside here. You know, very late knocked back colours, soft pinks, pastel tones, great for your scrapbooking, and all round mixed media. But this for £7.50, it's bonkers. It really is. And that's the whole point. Look at that bath chair, the roll top bath in front of those open doors. Wouldn't you just love to be there? It's like one of the most picturesque spa settings ever. And this is almost like a pre-made scrapbook page with the fuchsias tumbling over the top. Aren't they great? They really are. The tea service. Look at the tea set on this one. It's cracking. Now, with your rice papers, you can add to them. So, say we've got this one here. Let's keep that one out. And we're going to take the rest of them off this page. So let's delete those ones here off. Take that one off as well. And we've got this. If you were to then use other collections to mix in, this is how you do it. So I would then go back into, we could use everything ephemera. We could go into our ephemera folder and mix other parts on. So you could use something like the typewriter. And this one here is Shop Ephemera. I believe this one. Is it Amber? I think it's Shop Ephemera. For everything ephemera on there. So that one there for you, we're going to show you how this mixes in with your rice paper. This one's £10 for you, Shop Ephemera. It should be 20 quid. And then let's pale down the typewriter. Now look at that. These are going to work on top of your designs. Postage stamp. Build them in. Pop that up there. Take the colour down nice and faint. And this is how kind of you can create rice papers from scratch. It's really easy to do. Let's have a look at some more elements we've got inside here. These, so the red and white, the red and blue doesn't quite go with this paper, but we could always, let's have a look and see. There we go, look. Now we've changed the colour. So the clips are like a brass colour that goes with the sepia. And then you could put your own images on the front of here. You could have a plaque on the front of here with a sentiment on it. It's that easy to do, honestly. It's fabulous. So let's take those ones off, go back through our files. We've got an envelope here as well. So we could take the envelope from ephemera, like that. Okay, we've got our envelope there. And then what we could do, whilst we're in everything ephemera, we could go into our florals, okay, and there's tons in here. Let's go for some of these wonderful big buds. And we could start to position them around here like this. Now, I'm going to put them all as if they're actually bursting out the envelope, but I'm going to leave the envelope and not trim any off for the moment, because I want to show you how you can do this with almost any image. So we're going to build these up and add some more foliage. We need some leafy elements in here. That's a real true terminology, leafy elements. And then we're going to add some yellow in, because I think the yellow will be a nice, tonal match with the sepia colours that we've got going on. And then let's add this flourish too. In fact, no, that's too busy. I'm going to go with this one instead. This is like a cosmos flower, one of my favourites. So we're going to put that one in like that and bring those there to the front. Now what you can do is then group over all of that like this. So group that so they're all now together as one big file. And then we're going to take a digital punch, okay, and use a basic shape as a rectangle. And what we need to do is put this at the same angle as the opening of the envelope. See how it goes around about there to, oh, it's a little bit wider than I thought it would be. Not to worry, we can make this work. So we're going to angle it like that. Make sure everything is captured. And then we're going to take the envelope away. And with this, we're going to select to keep the inner. So it's chopped off that angle. So then let's bring the envelope back in. And then we're going to take that up to that edge and angle it at the right when it needs to be at. In fact, actually, that's then going to chop off that section. So we want to do that one. There we go. And now, again, we go back in and keep the inner like that. And bring on our envelope and look at that. It's now chopped them all at the perfect angle. So now it looks like they're coming out of the envelope. So we trimmed off twice to make the angle correct and made a full design. Now that there, group it all in one place. And then you could go back into your rice papers, okay? So let's go into, which one should we work with? Volume 1, we had some wonderful designs in there. So go into here, one with some wonderful script and text. There we go. I'm going to crop this one here down and make it into an A4. So we're making a new design. Make that full size. We've now got a completely different rice paper. Bring this onto the front, and there you go. You've made your own designs. It's so fun to do. Bring that to the front, add the typewriter again to the front of here, and keep building up and layering with all of these different images. But remember, any download that you see today on this show on your screen is half price, okay? All of the prices have been reduced for you already, but when you get to the website, they will be even less with your club discount. Look at that. This is just amazing. Look at this flower here, how we're going to make this work. So I'm going to bring this to the corner of the rice paper, bring it to the front like that, and then if we make it a sepia tone, like this, and then just use our crop, or in fact actually let's use our scissors because we're at an angle. So let's just grab the scissors like this, just round to the corners, and then we go all the way around the edge, just like that, and keep the outer. You've then added this and you've made your own rice paper because we started off with one that we cut in half and then we added all of that to it that we'd made separately. I'm just going to quickly and briefly run back through for you because we only have about 5 minutes left, well, 6 minutes left on the show of all of the different designs. I know, there's tons, absolutely tons. And we've got the printables. Don't forget to get those. Let's have a look. Oh, Phil says steampunk and Art Deco are my two favourites. I love a bit of Art Deco. I love the patterns in the Art Deco era. I think they're just wonderful, almost like that fish scale style with repetitive, really strong geometrics. If you like Art Deco, make sure to join the next show because I've got some stencils on that are quite Art Deco, which are lovely. Oh, Marina Bowen says, had 2 bottles of gum tragacanth delivered last week. Do you think I can find it? There's the fairy that's at it again. 2 more bottles ordered. What's the best fairies? Will drop it back on my desk. That sounds just like me. If I can't find something, I have to go and buy it again, and then I find it again later on. Gives you an excuse, I guess. Maria, if you type shop ephemera, it should pop it into your basket for you. Okay. So it might have just been a little autocorrect on that one. Ooh, let's have a look. Wow, so Phil, good one to you, Phil, says, thank you to Minecraft Studio, it saved me from a serious painting error. I downloaded a photo of a pickup truck and wanted to print it out, but misread its size. It turned out it was 14 meters wide. Oh my goodness, wow. Lots of you getting involved in the comments this morning. It's wonderful to have your company. Don't go anywhere though, because we're always going to be back in the next studio for you as well. Let's have a look. Mrs. H says number 40 on 2, David. Oh, is that your favourite one? Is that your favourite design? Volume 2, number 40? I'll be able to find the download for you. Let's have a look. So number 40 is... 40 is there on this one. Where is it? I've come from 40. Oh, there it is, bottom corner. That's the one, down there. Look how gorgeous that is. absolutely beautiful. So check out those designs if you've got that in your basket. I'm now going to quickly run through for you all of the items we have on our counter as quickly as possible, okay? So starting off at the top of the show, in fact, let me just move some of these around. We had Shop Ensemble. Now, Shop Ensemble is £15. It should be £29.99. Half price for you today. Massive download from Minecraft Studio. Huge amount of elements on here. Florals, textures, it all goes together this show. You can see how you can all link them. Even now I was cross-pollinating a few of those downloads there to make those rice papers. Shop Ensemble, 15 quid. Amazing. I know, right? We have got here Shop Abundance. £5.50. This is your floral abundance. £5.50 with a £5.49 saving on here as well. Lots of bright colours for you to play with, lots of different ways in which you can work with it. We then have for you your Floral Serenade rice paper download. One of my favourite ones that we've ever done. Almost photographic in some aspects in some of the areas. But these, it was those for me. These on those MDFs look amazing. They look like William Morris prints. The sunflowers are gorgeous. You can't go wrong with a sunflower and a bumblebee. But loads of repeat floral pattern in there. This is the download that looks great for all of those glass plates. They look brilliant on glass. £5.50 though for that one. We've then got the Exquisite Elements for you again. Shop Exquisite gets you the download for Minecraft Studio. So all of the downloadable elements that you can use in your scene building, all of that sort of stuff. £6.50. And Shop Elements gets it you as a SVG download. So with that, you're going to get the SVG files and the reflections to print off and cut on your Scan and Cut. £15 is all that you are spending for that one. It should be £29.99, so you've got a huge half price saving on there as well. We then here also have your ephemera. So Shop Ephemera gets you all those elements. I was playing with this just a few moments ago. It's a favourite of mine, that one. 191 files they've got on here and 265 megabytes. Okay, so it doesn't take up much storage space at all for that. £10, you're saving £9.99 there as well. Honestly, these prices are fab. We've got Shop Cover for you, which is your 2 Red Robins cushion covers. Aren't these wonderful? All different sizes. You could print them 8x8, print them on A3 if you've got a larger printer, print them on rice paper, anything at all. These would look lovely as well if there's, you know, just for coasters. Maybe for your sublimation, that sort of thing, they're going to look fabulous for that. Shop Cover, £7.50. Just going to mention that huge download that we've got as SVG files from Tattered Lace. If you are new to the Scan and Cut world and you're wanting to actually get into it in a completely different way, SVG files as a downloadable is one of the best ways to do it because you're collecting more content for such a little price. Now this here should be about £100, but it's £49.99 today because you've got a 50% saving on it. You're getting not just one volume, you're getting volumes 1, 2, 3 and 4 from Tattered Lace. Now what you see here is only a brief snippet of what's inside. You've got tons of different files for you to create incredible cards with lots of different themes for everybody, whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, sympathies, celebration ones, festive ones, all of that inside here for every different occasion. That is Shop Shape for your Tattered Lace. Incredible special card shapes, okay? Right, I'm going to take you through those rice papers again now. We've got volumes 1 to 3 on the show. For each one of these, it's either Shop 1, Shop 2, or Shop 3 by typing in the word, not the number. And for starting off with Shop 1, that is your Ravishing Rice Papers, 50 designs on each one. So as I mentioned today, for just over £20, you could be getting 150 rice papers. That's Shop 1 there for you, quintessentially shabby chic rice paper. Volume 2 is really all about the flowers and the script and the texture in the background. Shop 2, £7.50. And this is all your steampunk, okay? All of your steampunk, all of that sort of ethereal world of the Industrial Revolution featured inside here. Shop 3, all of your flying machines, your blimps and all of that, all of those mechanical bits, it's brilliant. £7.50. We then as well have for you the bundle of Minecraft Studio magazines. Shop Bundle for £12.50 there. Incredible price for 5 magazines for £12.50. I love this because you get the education as well as the content. So that's all there for you. Opulent Orchids, an amazing download. £5 for this one, saving £4.99. Just get it. Get it in your basket. Get a great deal, great price today, and then you can craft with some content that's going to be with you today as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me for today's show. I've loved every second of it, and by seconds, there's only 30 of them left. So make sure to check out those baskets. Join me and Amanda in the next studio for Makeover Monday. I'm going to be taking you through some incredibly discounted metallics, and we're going to do some demonstrations for you as well, all things paint. All right. Have a wonderful day. Don't go anywhere. Check those baskets out, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Bye.